Hello everyone. I have a feeling I'm gonna wrap this up this stream, but we'll see. Let's see. All right, I got a good amount of oil. So, oh,
Do you see, Daniel? It has
I don't see anything.
what? The shadow. It has for now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
I'm scared. I want to see. No penises yet. None to be seen. Hello? Oh! Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to look at that on stream, but there you go,
I
Bunta.
hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me?
Here,
Changed your mind?
my face cam's in this corner of the screen, right? So you're not censorship. You can't see it, but there's a penis where my face is. And it doesn't look, actually looks removed, if anything. But, you know, there's a little something going on there. The strange deaths among servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewers, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a particular poisonous fungus. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting their entire bodies. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity. Calamity Ganon. But it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitals lack the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Yeah, just edit the penis in my thumbnail. Let's see if YouTube likes that. What is this? I fear Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to onto him. What a grip did onto me. Okay. Man, get this chair out of here. Alright, what does this note say? The vaccine enabled my men to work in the fungus-ridden sewers. This is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The other men will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Create more men? Okay. Note that the injection of the vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without risk of infection. It will do fine for the prisoner's transport. Rats. Okay. It's a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes. Is there anything to see in there? Got some butt cheeks. Can I show butt cheeks on stream? Well, get an eyeful of that, will ya? I wanna look through here for like stuff and things, but I feel like I shouldn't be showing penises on stream. At least ones that look like penises. More naked men. God, I love it. Nothing like a naked man and a blood wall. There's just so many of them. It's just filthy in here. Oh!
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
What is this, dildo? It's a copper tube.
3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone enter this room? Hey! Anybody? Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
I love the just pile of rats. Second pile of rats just hanging out. Okay, so I got a copper pipe. No idea what I'd use that for, but you know, I have it. Alright. Should probably calm down on the lantern. Copper pipe, copper pipe. Just start piping some of these dudes or what? Is that what they want me to do? Did I just come in this area to see? To look? I'm hearing weird screaming sounds in here. And I don't know if I should be making anything of that. If I remember correctly, this is just this room next to the little sewer area. So maybe I need to take this pipe and put it somewhere. Oh, he said something about a thing that made them immune to the fungus, which is down there, for just a short while. Can I reread through notes? Is it notes? Vaccine trials. The vaccine enables men to work in the fungal-ridden sewers and is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the process proves difficult. The other will perish and eventually will have to create more of them to keep a running experiment. Injection of vaccine in blood will work as a shield long enough to pass through the sewers. Is this the thing? Because I did pick up some of these. Let me look through there some more. See if there's any vaccines. So do I have any oil? I don't think so. Oh. I feel like if anywhere the vaccine wouldn't be in this room, because why would it be in the room with the dead people? I mean, they're all dead, but like the fucking skull and bones. There's a copper pipe in here. I'm sorry, I thought I left this door open. Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to you know, disturb. Spotty is stiff from rigor mortis and can't be older than a day. Hit with a copper pipe. It cannot penetrate the skull. What about this? Ooh, oh my. Oh my. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't come this way. He's making a lot of noise. I don't know where homeboy fucking went, but okay. I think the scariest part about this game is the monsters just show up and then they disappear and I'm like, where the fuck did they go? Ooh. You know, being like, losing a lot of sanity is just like being drunk, is what this really is. Alright, so I should be immune. I don't know if I'm on some hidden timer or not, but I hope not. Gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Watch now, there's gonna be like nowhere good for him to be, and he's gonna be fucking gone. Yeah, just disappeared. They just disappear from existence. The fuck? Close that behind us just in case. Okay, you know, this looks like something for sure. One. And that's two. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of combinations for this. Alright, well, this is looking like a later problem. Damn, looking like the fucking Kool-Aid man came through here. He was like, oh yeah! That's, peculiar looking. Yeah, where did this monster go? It's no good place for him to be. Excuse you. Pipe is bent. I don't know where else they'd want me to be. Oh!
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, take me! Nobody ever return!
I have a feeling this has something to do with the, thingy when I first came in. Doesn't seem like it's spinning any different. Okay. Aha. Spinning too fast. Okay. That sounds kind of slow. Okay. You don't see anything. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't see anything. Sir, you don't see anything. He didn't see anything. Nope. He doesn't see anything. You better leave, sir. Are you gone for good? Okay, but where the fuck did you come from? Like, honestly, he just spawns in and he's like, here I am. I don't understand these men. That was a weird way to jam it. That looks suspicious. Impossible, huh? Well, call me Kim, 'cause I'll find a way. I'll make it possible. Okay. The wall's just, you know,
Daniel,
doing that.
turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Hello? Is he talking to me like right now? Turn around? Or is this a fucking flashback? Oh. It's one of the Cretans. Let me guess, there's gonna be a thing. Yeah? Is there a thing? Okay, hopefully. Did he open the door? Hold on. Don't come in this room. Okay, he's leaving. I think I still see the top of his head. Is that the top of his head? These guys aren't very thorough. Not gonna go that way. What are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy? What is he, what's he doing? Should I go the other way, maybe? There he is. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, we're gonna honestly just grab the smaller thing. Grab this arm. Alright, hold on. Gotta figure out how to throw it first. Because we're going to use this to cause a distraction. This fucking filthy, disgusting arm. And I think we should probably go on the side to the right here. Because we could hide off here. Maybe. I don't know if this is conspicuous enough. Right there. I hope he's not just gonna stand there for like ever. Maybe I should have grabbed more items. Because this isn't looking good right now. Homeboy is just fucking, he's just camped out. He's got a fucking tent set up and everything. He's roasting marshmallows. He looks horrifying as fuck. He just threw a couple logs on the fire. He's set up. He's set up. He's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm spending the rest of my night right here. Okay, well, it would appear we have messed up because it doesn't look like he's moving. So, mad dash. Hopefully he's physically slow. The music isn't persisting. Okay. Oh god. This is working better than I thought. Hopefully he can't climb ladders. I look down and he's just climbing up. He's right at my feet. Don't make all that strange noise. Don't make all that racket. That looks like probably the right door, but I'm gonna check these ones. Go ahead and light that. It's going well, Bunta. It's going well. Oh!
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Still laboratory. I don't like that. I feel like that thing's gonna move.
Help me. Who's the switch? Next to me. Please. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Whom are you? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes, that's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but I guess I hope it could be breached by another. But Alexander my orders a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken wall and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
Dad, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Heim, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to heaven, a recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Sure thing, dude. Oh, looks like somebody had a little moment there. I'm gonna open one of these and there's gonna be like a monster in there. I was about to say I don't think it was worth opening any of those, but there's that. I don't know if I need to enter any new areas just yet. Ooh.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in the dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
What do we got here? Pick up meat. Oh, okay. Got some Arby's in my my thing. Alright, let's check this out, I guess. It's looking cursed in here. What is this? The inner sanctum?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
I don't know if he knows I'm here. Oh God. Do they know? No, I'm out. I'm out. I got other places I could be. I got other places I could be right now.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Yeah, that Moana video gets a lot of views and a lot of subscribers from it. But this is the first time anybody's ever brought it up to me. But I am aware that that video gets a lot of views and stuff. And I've been noticing a lot of people have been subscribing recently from it, but also people subscribe all the time from it. But yeah, that video is old. I made that like 6-7 years ago, but I just kept it up because people seem to like it. I don't know how famous it is, but I know it's got a lot of views.
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The hoarding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Bunch of levers. Huh! It's not working. Huh! Also not working. I mean, I do have a couple of meme videos on my channel. The Moana one's the only one that really gets any views. I also had like the Pikmin one that was like a collection of Pikmin memes, and then a random Mario Party 3 one, which really is just a meme for me, but if other people enjoy it, have at it. Oh, well, thank you. I like how I unintentionally just went the right way. Like, there's only 3 doors I can go through, and 2 of them don't really go anywhere. One of them just had a note. That's funny. Alright, I guess I have to brave these little demons down here or something.
Ah, you get it. What level? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look out. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Very helpful, sir. Thank you.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown in his
I wonder... Can I like put the meat somewhere to distract the guys? I swear to God, if I go through here and the fucking little demon guy, whatever you want to call him, I really want to call him a dredge or something, is just hanging out right there, ooh, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be upset. The door's back intact, that's good. I use the meat as a lever. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out where I use the meat as a lever. I have a feeling I just gotta run. Or not, maybe? I mean, I guess I'll go this way. Close the door for good measure. I don't need no bad juju in here. Honestly, you know, you made a joke, but like legitimately I could see it being used as a lever, so it's not unreasonable. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Windhelm made me most interpretous, fearing the plausibility of the prisoners proceed with the final ritual without the proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have everything but have yet to mend things, Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I began to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Attacking the power of Juju? Maybe. One of these days, I'd like to play through the game. I was actually kind of mad a couple months ago, or whenever I put it on one of the last times I put it on like the stream vote list, I watched a video about it sometime either before or after I put it on that list, and found out that I nearly beat the game as a kid, but I didn't fully I didn't do like the final thing or something, or like I didn't finish the final area, because I was like, oh, I barely played that game as a kid. And then I was watching this video of this guy talk about it, and I knew everything he was talking about until like the final area, and I was like, oh, I think I've been to this final area, but I haven't really finished it, so I gotta go back and beat it. The hot pot session. I don't know what that means. Well, we're gonna go to hot pot with attacking the power of Juju. Oh, hot box. Thought you were talking about like, I don't even like those restaurants you can go to where you just like make a soup. I think that's what those are, if I'm not mistaken. Close the door for good measure. Don't want no demons coming in.
August 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Bucket of tar. Oh shit, WD-40? Get some WD-40 on it? I might have a can around here somewhere. Yeah, you're right. Let me just get some WD-40 on the situation. Cease. Ugh. That looks out of place. That looks like it doesn't belong in this game. It has a depression on the top. Alright, I put some tar in there. Yeah, that made sense. You know, I had to try, but you know, that made sense. Wounded quite badly. Well, how about now? It's good enough for me. Wait, hold on. Can I feed the guy with the meat? Shut the fuck up, Bunta. Shut up.
So blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me. How dare you?
Maybe I could feed this man some meat.
Was there something else? Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Meyer. You never heard of Johann Meyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Ow. Oh shit. Let me plug in my controller. Oh no.
My pupil. My pupil.
I thought this had more battery life in it than it did.
Is it so wrong?
Okay. Back to the drawing board. I need to light you, just in case I ever come back here.
You again. I found
Shut
you
up.
there.
Shut your mouth. God, why does he think somebody's talking to him? Who does he think he is? Boy doesn't even have he doesn't even have a mouth and he's still yapping. And for what? What does he have to say, alright? It's a long ass loading screen. Open sesame. It won't budge. Cool. A lot of open air in here. Do I put the meat on the sacrificial altar? No. No meat on the altar? Meat. What if I just... What if I put you there? Hold on. Are there any fake books? Okay, bug. Just hanging out on the screen. Just hanging out for the fuck of it. Huh! It won't budge. But will it budge for a Scooby snack? The answer would be no. No, it doesn't. It sure does. I put the tar in here, now what? What do I use this meat for? I'm gonna go into this room over here and just use the meat on everything. I'm just gonna go in there and throw my meat on every single thing in that room. Alright? Every single thing. There's not gonna be a single thing in this room that doesn't know what this meat feels like. You, meat. Meat. Put my meat over here. Oh. Huh. They're telling me my meat doesn't go here, but I disagree. Put my meat on the table. Yeah, take this gold thing, put it on here. Hell yeah. Triangle? I don't know if I'm supposed to make anything of this. Let's see. Okay. I was just rereading. If you wanted to hear that the first time, you're gonna have to go back, buddy. You're gonna have to go back and look at it.
What happened to her? I do again. Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brennenberg.
You know, maybe I do need to play.
And dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel, he was able to unshackle the horror. You and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide beyond the world itself.
Ah, yes, me again. I don't know what to do with my meat.
How are things coming? My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come.
Man, how do I get this guy to shut it? Ugh. Oh, hey. I said, oh, hey. These stairs are weird. This door won't budge. This door full of rocks. There must be something wrong with the machinery. That would be great. What the fuck? That'd be great if I could figure out how it works. Don't talk to me. I don't know you.
Ah, you again.
Don't talk to me. I'll murder you.
Return and give me a second chance.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Every candle, get out of here. Get out of here. Ugh. Let me in. Excuse me? Meat. That ain't his name. I didn't see a way to release them. I have no idea where to even begin. Yes, I have considered looking in the other room. The banishment ritual is taking longer than expected. We have to do what is needed. I spent time helping the other prisoners. Being honest, generous makes me ill. Facing the punishment. Oh, I gotta torture this fuck? Do I gotta beat the fuck out of this man? I'll do it. I'll do it. If that's what I gotta do, I'll do it. You know, matter of fact, I'll be glad to do it. If that's what I gotta do. Because that guy's annoying as fuck.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
You like that? You like that?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Oh, I do, I do. Fucking throw a chair at him.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
I might have more important things to take care of. Throw a shovel at him.
How are things coming? You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
He doesn't need that, huh?
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things.
What am I doing with that jar? That's my business. What I'm doing with this jar. Don't you worry about it. What I'm doing with this jar is between me and God. I'm gonna start using the jar on everything. That plate. I mean, I'll click on it again. I don't remember it saying anything specific. I put tar in it. I remember that for sure. Smooth hemispherical depression. Uh-huh. It has depression. I wonder if maybe I could use the hammer on this door or something. Turn the lights on. want the meat? Alright. I have no idea, so it sounds like it's time to look up a walkthrough. Because it's probably some real stupid shit. Let me just figure out what the name of the room I'm in is called. Oh, come on. Load, will ya? Load, damn it. Alright. Let's see. Get out of here. No, I don't want AI. Get out of here. Alright.
Who are you to question me?
How are things coming? You should learn that.
So it says go down the corridor from earlier.
Appreciate your comment. But I believe you have
What the fuck? Just want me to backtrack, I think is what it wants me to do. Wants me to go to some place. Choir main hall. It says something about getting a flashback in the room with the cells, so maybe I need to run through there until I get a flashback. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Daniel, good to see you. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
No. Okay. Maybe I missed something when I was in here earlier? I don't even know anymore. Go stand in some light real quick.
Good to see you. You're a good boy, and I appreciate your company. But I believe
Yeah, maybe I do have to kiss him. You're right. Maybe I have to kiss him, Bonte. Maybe you're on to something. Okay, alright. I would have never.
you should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I would have never figured that out.
You're a good boy, Daniel.
Shut the fuck up.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
That was it? Is that all I needed to do?
You're a good boy, Daniel.
Man, call me a good boy one more time. I swear to God, I'll kiss you. I'll kiss you on the mouth. There we go. Let me just check this door real quick. Cool.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
How are things coming? You got
Shut
the
up.
doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Oh, hold on. Meat. That's the Arby's customer going crazy. They're going nuts down there. Ooh.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orphan! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Ah. Oh, hi. I didn't realize there was any living rats in here. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? I love it. I love it. Well, the kidnapper sat on their knees with their hands tied behind their back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh, oh. Oh. I'm having a time. Hello? I need a moment in this light, in this dark, creepy room. Another rat. Pull it together, man. The rapist hung upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had logged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Man's having PTSD flashbacks. Calm down. Calm down. It's gonna be alright, buddy. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright, buddy.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he slowly leaned on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It was the method. It was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Where's the orb? Is there now one in here? I'm glad I didn't go to this one first, because I wouldn't have known that there's probably an orb in here. The texture and color are constantly changing. Are they though? Are they though? Ooh, rip. Oh, it's nice up here. I don't trust you. What a nice fancy little room above a little torture area. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If the proper care has been put into breaking the victims, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect. I am after the right steps to take. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is dazed, preceded by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, then continuing with the act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient as it triggers itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying the pain, make sure to avoid massive damage as it will prove more effective in the process. Process can be sustained. Also apply pain in doses, if possible with breaks, and let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to proceed the vital and saturated of blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be naught. Before this happens, feed them the anesthesia, drink, and try again later. It is you, my love, I miss the most, or perhaps myself. I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Alright. Oh! What's up, hey Mo? Ah! Shut up. Oh, you made a little scribble. Waiter taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my effort, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an entitled man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the world beyond. Worlds beyond. Waiter claims he tries his best to release me from banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he can help. If he could guarantee success, I would be happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a mostly hopeless feeling, but I must remain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him. Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vital, and tamper. The poison fungus should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from the large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vital should be extracted as usual from any agonizing human's blood, but I need a large amount of it to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamper on the other Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in his world. Simply writing the word with the letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of secretion in water, dwelling Kenrick. I will have to address Ware with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spews their politics at each other while I sat quietly in peace, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, somebody would notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their father and grandfather to found this great order. I've seen them at their fathers take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away. Well, I remain the same age, not by time, but by anguish. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. It is going to. Whoa. After the man had secured the prisoner, the ritual began.
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
This is what we call a no hesitation move.
I didn't do anything.
Pick the man, cut the lines. Pick the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
That door was closed.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Get me out of here. Damn. That scared the piss out of me. Maybe I should go pee. Alright. Time to get back in there. And maybe not have somebody yell at me, well, there's monsters around. Man, these loading screens are taking quite a while. I'm gonna go over here this time. Maybe I shouldn't run because, well, you know, there's things around. Hello? The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip for just a moment. His knees jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward, and it took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and began to leak. Ruptured. Alright, is this going to be another, like, situation where there's an orb in the room somewhere? Hey, look, a bone. There it is. Alright. Okay, so I did that. I'm assuming that maybe there's another door on this side, perhaps? There's a little bridge. Alright. Take it quiet and listening, because I think there's probably going to be a monster. This looks like another room. I think he said there's 6 pieces of the orb.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
That's okay, sir. You don't need to come over here. Is he gone? Nope! 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 No, I'm alright. No, I'm doing great. Thanks. Don't need it. Nope! Whoa! He got me good. Alright, still have all my pieces of the orb. Okay, but where am I? Okay. I don't know what the consequence for dying is. If any.
Help her. Find a way.
Oh, is this the one where they put you in there and they just fucking heat it up? The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced into it. Only when the heat of the fires began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled throughout the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Whoa. I don't know if that man is still around. But if he is, I don't want nothing to do with him. Is this the way back? Well, thanks, Ponta. I like how there's two loading screens, or there's a loading screen for that area I was just in, but there's like two rooms in there. Sounds like a waste of a loading screen. Alright, buddy, I have war.
Something else. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribes. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save it.
Okay. Paralyzer to release it without killing him. Told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer, vital, and tamper. I don't know if this is like a choice thing or not. The poison should work as a paralyzer. If I can find the internal gland, the vital extracted from an agonizing human's blood. I just need a large amount to distill properly. Remember to collect during the next torture session. Okay. Tamper on the other hand would be more difficult. Simply writing words with these letters looks wrong. I believe the property secretion of proper secretion of the water to I will have to address Ware with this. He will have to supply me with a host. Also a, what the fuck? That scared me. Thanks for subscribing, Roberto. Scared the crap out of me for a second, that notification. Okay. So, I need a mushroom and then blood.
I see that all the ore pieces.
Okay, what do I have? Tough string made from hemp.
I know I have no right to ask. Anything of you.
Okay. I don't really feel like looking up all the steps for this. So I kind of want to just leave this guide that I already had open. Come on. Orb. Torture device. Okay. So I think I missed one thing I need to grab in here. Oh! Long loading screen. Do I want to light up a torch? Nah. I mean, if you want me to turn up the brightness, I'll do that, but you gotta be more blunt about it. I'm not trying to waste all these tinder boxes for no reason. Alright, this is what I need. Picked up poison. You only like coal light sources? Well, what do you do in your home? You just have a coal fire going the whole time? You just live in that one town that... You just live in that one town that Silent Hill's based off of that has that coal fire underneath it in Pennsylvania? I'm out of here, I'll see ya. Okay. Okay. Okay, looks like I missed something else. Alright. You also like candles and chandeliers. Okay.
I see that all the art pieces you need. I know I have.
Alright, I missed something in here. Okay, well I have the string. Alright, let me... Hold on 1 second. combine? How do I combine things? This is the two things I need. How do I... Okay. Okay. So now I got that. Okay.
I see that all the art pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart...
Maybe she knows.
Come on now. Ah! Oh, what the hell? Alright, see you later, butt cheeks.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Let me guess. I'll use this bone to pick the lock. Let's see. Okay, can't do that. Can't do that. No. Just a whole prompt. Come on. Hammer? What the? Whoa! Let me out. Let me see you, hey Mo. I don't get it. This one just doesn't. This one just doesn't want anything to do with what I'm doing. What the? Hello? Come on, this has gotta break off, right? Okay. I wouldn't have guessed this. Give me my pipe back. Give me my pipe back. Hello? Hello? Listen. Listen, I know this is what you want me to do. Okay, fuck. Okay, fine. Let me through.
Shouldn't trust him.
Alright. Cease. Cease. Give me some sanity back. Oh, hello. Oh, you got a thing going on there, sir. There's a little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memory of the last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and no time pass out without effort. I have begun to wean myself of prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the closed walls comforting me. As long as I am here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of the wardens dropped a key down the pipe, and it gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. Can I have sanity pack, please? That would be great. If you could just give me some sanity. Picked up a wooden bucket. Alright, it's a bucket of water. What am I gonna do with a bucket of water? Yeah, can I pour it on this crap? All right. Oh, wait, what if I splash this man? What if I hit this man with a pipe? What if I give this man a bone? Oh! The prison note. First round buried into... Oh, the pipes. Okay, alright. I got it. I do remember him saying that, but I didn't connect that pipe to it. I was like, what, you mean this fucking well? I was like, there's no way I'm gonna put a bucket down there and it's gonna open. I don't know what's going on back there, but I'm gonna close that. The nave. Well, you know, might as well just throw the... I don't have the bucket anymore, actually. Oh?
August 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstadt lies a small settlement. Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Man, this game better be over soon. 'Cause I might have to end the stream before it's over, so it better be wrapping up.
Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Oh. Better not be another 5 hours. God damn. Come on. Those loading screens. They're getting longer and longer. Cease. Oh, no Arby's. Not that way, I'll tell you that. That way's all blocked up. Ah! Wait, they kill all my candles down here? I had shit lit up down here. Rude AF. Man, get. Aha. This wasn't open before. Oh. Can I even go this way? Is this guy dead?
Daniel, I thought I lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Yeah, it is. Maybe I should go look again. Oh, this is where I make the potion. Do I put it in here? Okay, not that. Ah.
Now, pay attention. First, beat me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head. As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate, Alexander is opening in the inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act.
Said saw off your head. With what? I
You
hope
should
there.
hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. Quickly, off with the head. And whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Saw off your head how?
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But
Wait,
I
get-
believe you have more important things.
Did I miss a saw? I don't think a butter knife's gonna work.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Bone saw. You know,
Hurry, Daniel. No
they should really give me this before, because I was like, am I gonna fuck this game up? Okay. Alright, so now I'm assuming I go over here. Man, you guys better stop! Oh. Oh? I figured that part was unavoidable. Do I need to put the guy's head somewhere? Oh, I can't go that way. Can I go this way? Aha! Oh, I use this guy's head? You think it cares that much how I put it? Cease. Coming down. She coming. Oh! Why are you going exactly where I need to go? Why is he going everywhere where I need to go? Gotta crab walk, it's important. Are there two of them? Crush his skull. Oh, well, I tried. Oh, oh, oh. The inner sanctum?
August 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer, a monster. Now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Oh, come on. Oh, God. Get up. Get up. The orb chamber.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see a
Oh, hello.
run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now?
It's got a little guy hanging out.
Villain, good, and such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Oh. It's on the verge of falling over. Is there something for me to throw? It's gonna be like a rock or something. Don't hang out your little guy.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home. But you, I had something. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will be doomed. No, you fool! You have ruined us!
Yeah. Oh.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Well, there it is. There it is. So yeah, that's Amnesia. I guess that means I'm gonna have to put up another poll for the next stream game. I think it's probably gonna be mostly the same as the last one, but I don't know. Maybe I might put Fear Alien Isolation on there, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I figured you could knock them over. I just couldn't see anything to do it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.